Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. It's back in its support zone here. It's probably still in the wave 2 correction. This is corrective price action. We have here this descending trend line that I mentioned a few days ago. Still haven't broken above it, so the range is reasonably well defined. Here between the golden ratio of that advance that occurred between the 15th of March and the 18th of March. Hovering between the golden ratio that we reacted to 3 times already. So ideally we're holding this now because eventually it will break if it gets touched a lot of times. And if it then breaks after holding such a long time or a few times, you typically see it break quite a bit. But yeah, to the upside, certainly we need to break above that descending trend line. That is also the 50-day moving average, depending on when that happens. We talk here about roughly $18. It needs to start moving up from here in a third wave rally. Targets to the upside unchanged for the white third wave here. That would be roughly the $21 level, yeah, but eventually for the yellow wave 3 it would be even higher. Similar situation to Bitcoin, Ethereum, where we say, okay, we either have here the orange support area, which is relevant, and at the moment you clearly see how relevant it is because the price has reacted 3 times to the golden ratio. So if this support area is holding, which goes down all the way to 1590, then we can get that third wave rally from here. If it breaks below that, we have to reset circle wave 2. Same situation as we have it on many other charts. Here we can either get a deep correction here or a shallow one. We won't really know it until it happened. In fact, it creates basically a large support area here that will be relevant for both scenarios. There is a lot of support here around 1590. So maybe this will be sort of the key level to test eventually. And then we don't really know because then both scenarios will be relevant. But I would then probably go with a 1-2-1-2 setup. There are different counts possible here. It could be this 1-2-1-2 where we have the chance of a shallow correction only and then a third wave rally, or all of this is 1 and then an A wave down, an overshooting B wave, and the C wave down would take us down a bit lower. Then we cannot rule out to actually come down all the way to 1478. But note that a drop below 1478 will make this entire setup challenging, unlikely, questionable, because then we're dropping below the 78.6 retrace, which is just a very, very key level for such a wave 2. And we should then still be able to rally in a third wave as long as 1478 is holding and we do not get a meaningful break below it, because if we do that, then we will probably retest the $13.90 level, which is the low of the 10th of March. But then the structure of the chart will look damaged and we have 5 waves down, which is not a good start. And it may lead to new lows. So ideally for reliability on the upside, we need to hold at least the yellow support area. That's just an update about AVAX. There is not much more to update because the prices have hardly moved. I mean, maybe one more glance here at the 4-hour MACD. That actually looks good to the beginning of the new trading week, given that we have here some, basically a bullish crossover. But that's it, that's it. Also bullish crossover on the RSI. So, I mean, as long as support areas are holding, we are focused on the upside. And as long as 1478 isn't breaking, we are still in the same scenario. All right, that's my update about AVAX. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.